What's up, carrots? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick. Man, y'all seen the picture, y'all seen the thumbnail, you know exactly why y'all here. 17, good to me. I hope y'all gonna be good to me and hit that subscribe button, become real redeemers today. For more content like this, jump on that Patreon. Yeah, the first videos I did for this had got all glitchy. My software was crazy and y'all couldn't hear nothing I was saying. Went over my system again and got everything right. But unfortunately, I gotta kind of re-record everything. It's crazy too because I was on all cylinders, man. But I'm gonna try to remember everything that I talked about the first time, if I'm being honest with y'all, and re-go over my evaluations of this entire choreography with y'all. First off, I want to give a special shout out to all the carrots. A big thing that I talked about in that video was that, you know, 17 is really important to me. They were one of the first groups that I remember doing everything with as far as like, going into my K-pop journey. 2020 was wild. I didn't know too much about 17. I had literally just listened to like left and right. But what I can say is I remember listening to that song and just being like, yo, I don't know who they are, but these dudes, they legit, like, they feel decent. And then I heard Don't Want to Cry. And then I just was like, I don't know much about the genre, but I know, like, these guys got to be special. And then, we went down that rabbit hole. Fear, Clap, Hit, very nice. Even other stuff like Snapshoot. I remember we did the reaction to that, and I'm like, damn, this kind of sound like gospel. Like, I'm like, these guys kind of do everything. Then last year when Hit came out, I was just like, yo, this is one of my favorite songs of the entire year. And then Super comes out and like Fuck My Life and all that stuff. And I'm just like, they don't really have misses. They always give you at least two mega bangers, to kind of run the entire year and then just hit you with all these B-sides. So, I just want to make it a point to make sure that, 17 is going to be on the channel, multiple times throughout the, our journey and everything. Shout out to Jackie. Shout out to D'Angelis. I feel like I always butcher your name. And just everybody else who's always showing love with the like 17. Yeah, I done made a list. Like y'all didn't show so much love and like sent me so many different things to kind of take a look at that through all the stuff that y'all gave me, I've actually created like a 17 list, and we're gonna start knocking off everything in that list. So sorry for all the long talk, but I just wanted to say thank you guys for allowing us the creative space to kind of jump back into this the right way. So yeah, no long talk. We can jump into this, have a conversation when we are done. I forgot how fire that shit was when I listened to this earlier. I'm a sucker for lullabies. So when those lullaby beats kind of come on, everything, you're my everything. Instantly made me want to body roll with him. They sneaking them vocals in, man. You're my everything, you're my everything. Hey, hey. That's fire. I guess everybody didn't get the all black memo. Footwork is so clean. Ah, man, I hear them vocals. Like you know a dance practice is fire. Like sometimes I like it better on a dance practice where like the audio is so clean that like it almost damn near feel like you're hearing the track. Um which is crazy because like this song's so fire, I don't care that I can't directly like hear the track. I don't know if y'all know what I mean. But with it, let's jump to something else. So last time I had like quite a few points. I want to make sure I touch on every point. Okay, well, let's get everything out the way. Nobody is seeing them and dancing, man. Like they're not called choreo kings just because. I feel like with 17, you can put a blindfold on all of them, and they still would be able to do all their formations. They wouldn't run into each other. It would just be so seamless. This is a group where even things like that, where you'll have people kind of fully extended, and he kind of went right past DK without hitting him or anything else, and DK didn't have to adjust or anything. It's just the fluidity with the dance movements are just crazy. And then sometimes like their ground game is crazy because like they'll work their way on the ground, just like smooth. And then sometimes when people do like their ground game, I always just anticipate how they're going to get back up from the ground. Like, is it going to look corny? Just what the approach is going to be. They'll dance their way back up almost. Or even if they get up, it's always kind of like stern or like with swag and like a certain type of energy. So it's just like even when, quote unquote, the songs feel like, or the choreography feel like it's lulls or like not too much going on, their presence is still felt. Like the presence is still strong, and like they just body that. And I think that's really hard for like just dancers being able to for your energy to be felt even when you're not maximizing your energy output. Almost just like a slow walk up feels like strong. And I feel like they bodied that here. And then when they do get into their formations and do get into like the fire movements and everything, they just snap, man. It's really a pleasure to watch, and it's always like artwork. Like, and I guess that was my big takeaway too early on Like some people be dancing, and then other people be like dancing. And I feel like you get lost in their performances. Like, sometimes it gets hard as a reactor because, we're supposed to give y'all our critiques, tell y'all, what we would have changed or what we loved about it. And sometimes we can get so drawn in with what's going on. You just almost are lost for words, or you almost got to run everything back just to kind of see what's going on. And it's a good feeling too. Sometimes you just want to enjoy everything too, outside of being able to kind of talk about it. But this was different. This was dope, and this wasn't even like. Some people might get offended if I'm like this was light, but like this was like chilling to them, and this is respectfully better than some people's best shit. 17 is just like. So, like, with artists, sometimes I wouldn't say they're scared of comebacks, but, it'd be situations where it's like, damn, I was so in love with a group in like 2021. I hope in 2022, like, it's not disappointing, or they always drop. And when they drop, like, it's never the same shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, when Hot came out, it wasn't like the next drop was just going to be like Hot again. It was just going to be something else. And I feel like you always see like their growth too and shit, and like they can kind of do different things. Like pick any like 317 songs, and I'm pretty sure none of them sound the same. All of them are attacking different genres, and I think that's very unique to them. And they just special. Like this was so hot, I wanted to get into the live performance just because like I. Sometimes it's hard to keep going. Like a little bit of transparency and shit. So like, I consider 17 to be like one of the pillars of this channel as far as like a core fandom that sticks by us since day one, a core group who we've stuck with since day one, and we've always been able like to do their content. We have fun with their content. We love supporting them. With that being said, a lot of the guys on the panel, we don't live close. We all working full time. People have their kids. It's pretty hard to get us like all together, especially like when all of us are like doing movies and actively just in the mix with things. With that being said, sometimes we may only have like 3-4 hours together, and some of our conversations last for like a half an hour, 45 minutes, especially if we have to do anything that's like major. And I always miss being able to get like into the 17 content. So one of my big things for 2024 is I really want to make sure that not only are we getting into dance practices and live performances for things we haven't had an opportunity to, but we're able to get into some more content. And I definitely been seeing what you guys have asked for. I loved the Hive games. Me and Zach was just talking about that shit. Might have been on camera, might have been off camera. Just seeing them interact and just really falling more in love with them. And this other content that, we want to do with them up on here as well. But yeah, I've probably been talking for a minute. But just wanted y'all to know that, like, I love 17. I care about them, and I want the best for them, and I will continue to support them. So this year, we definitely are going to do our best to get more of that content to you guys, and to really show them the love and respect that they do. But yeah, man, no long talk for me. I'm about to jump into the live performance of this. Hope you guys love this. This was fun as hell for me. I love watching them dance, man. It's really like watching art. Love you guys. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace.